Alright guys, Epic here, and today I want to talk about the up and coming patch for the Division. It's coming out on the 22nd, so as of this video it will be coming out tomorrow. It's quite a lot of patches coming out in this patch notes, so if you want to see the full list, then please see the description below. But I'm just going to point out a few which I think are very, very important. Now, the most important, I feel, states named NPCs will no longer respawn after being killed in the open world. This will prevent situations where players were able to kill a same named NPC over and over again. Basically what I am doing in this video. So if you don't know already, this is the PHONEIX credit and high-end farm, gear farm, weapon farm. You actually get the Damascus off this. I've got it twice before. And it's pretty OP, and you can do it all over the place. Basically what you do is you kill this dude, as you can see, you run back inside, you run back out, and they all spawn again. So no longer will you be able to do this. The NPC, if you kill him, he will no longer respawn, and I think that's a really cool addition. It stops people from just ranking up really easily, getting all the best loot. I'm not going to say that I'm completely innocent in this. I've used this a couple of times when I really needed the PHONEIX credits to get a blueprint or whatnot. I've run this and got the blueprint. You know, I'm putting my hands up, I'm sorry. But anyway, a couple of other ones which I think are really, really important, and they are actually to the Dark Zone, and which I'm glad they've made some good increases on the Dark Zone. One of them is increased drop rate of high-end items from level 31 and 32, which is great because I felt that no matter what level you were, if you were in the 30, 31 or 32 zone, the loot was the same. I didn't feel like you got better high-end loot from the level 31s or the 32s, and I felt like it was consistent, which is just crap, because if you're against 32 enemies, then you should be getting better loot at the end of the day, because they're much harder, a lot harder, than level 30s. I can run a level 30, you know, enemy, boss, and enemies on my own, no problem. Level 31 I could probably do it as well. Level 32 I would struggle, I know that much. It's almost one shot. It's like doing a challenge mode on your own. It's very hard. Another great addition is the rank 30 chest will now drop superior items or purple items, which is great. I know it used to drop blues and you had to be level 30, which I think was a real disappointment, because at the end of the day, if you're level 30 in the Dark Zone, then you almost definitely don't want blues. It would be good as well if they did eventually drop high ends, but you know, you'd have to run it 200 times or something like that. And actually key chests actually have a chance of dropping high end loot now as well as part of the patch notes, so I'm sure we're going to see some chest farm or key chest farm or something like that's going to come out. I absolutely guarantee it. I really hope the high end drop chance is very, very low, so that people spend hours and hours just for one item, which is just pointless. A couple other points which you may or may not like, but Dark Zone funds and experience rewards for surviving rogue status have improved. I think they really need to do something to the rogue status, because there's really no benefit to going rogue at all on this game. If you survive, you get a couple of funds and some experience, but I don't know anyone who really uses the Dark Zone funds, because the vendors don't really sell the greatest stuff, and when you want to get the high-end gear, you have to use PHONEIX credits anyway, and no one wants to buy purples really, so experience is good, but maybe not the funds, so I'm not a big fan. And likewise, Dark Zone funds and experience rewards for killing rogue agents have been improved. Again, funds not so much. Experience is great, because you always want to get your Dark Zone rank up to level 50 so you can get those blueprints. But yeah, not a big fan of that one. Another patch that they actually had was PHONEIX credits drop have been increased on level 31 and 32 enemies in the Dark Zone. Now, I thought this was great, you know, if you fight against level 31s and 32s, and you're against high level NPCs or enemies, then the chances of you getting PHONEIX credits are much higher. Now that's great, but the only problem is I believe that there's been stability issues with this, so I don't think it's actually going to be included in this patch, which is a shame, but it is something they're aware of, and I'm sure that it'll be added to the next patch once the stability issues have been rectified. And to be honest, just a couple of more that are really not low key, but they make a difference. You can now fast travel to the Dark Zone checkpoints when you're outside of the Dark Zone. So when you, in the base of operations, you want to go to a Dark Zone checkpoint, instead of travelling 0.6 kilometers, and I know I shouldn't really know that, but I'm sure anyone who plays this knows that stat, you can just fast travel, which is great, because the run there is pretty boring, gets you there, gets it done, and gets people in the Dark Zone looking for loot, and that's what you want in this game. So anyway guys, those are the main points I feel are really important. I can't stress enough how important the NPC not respawning in the overworld is. There's a channel I watch called Triton Army, and actually they done like 8-hour uploads of them doing this glitch. well, I say glitch exploit, it's not really a glitch, and they're going to be pissed. I know that much. And for anyone who's using this, it's going to be pissed. But you got 1 day, guys, so better get on it straight away. I'm sure you'll find another way to farm this stuff eventually. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please like and subscribe. As I said, if you want to know the full patch notes, then please see the description below. As always, my name's been Epic, and I'll catch you later. Peace.